Hi, I'm Jean-Philippe van der Dracht, Product Manager of BricsCAD as a platform. My colleague Oliver Samuel and I will be presenting the BricsCAD as a platform presentation. Before giving the word to Ollie, I shortly highlight what to expect. We will explain to you what BricsCAD as a platform is, and let us shorten BricsCAD as a platform to BAP. We would also highlight why BricsCAD as a platform is important. We will sum up the challenges or opportunities we see for BricsCAD as a platform. Then I will summarize all this into a vision and strategy statement. Plus, I will explain our BAP roadmap with its outcomes based on our vision and strategy. At the end of the presentation, I will be replying on some recurring questions we received. But first, I hand it over to you, Ollie.
Thanks, JP. First off, I'll talk about what is BricsCAD as a platform. In short, it's enabling non-native code to be executed on BricsCAD, whether that's Lisp routine on BricsCAD Lite, a fully formed application running on BricsCAD Pro, or an OEM white label solution. This is where a version of BricsCAD is pre-packaged or rebranded as part of a deal with another company. Simply, we provide the CAD engine to their unique features, and this can be branded as powered by BricsCAD or kept anonymous. Despite the incredible work our product teams do, we'll never have perfect product market fit for all industries. And within those industries, all companies, and within those companies, all the workflows they need to create value. We do not have the resources to use, nor should we do this. It just wouldn't make sense. So we need a solution to fill that gap. To fill the gap and to have a perfect fit for the infinite workflows out there, we need to be adaptable and offer a way for users to truly customize their workflows. These can be either custom-built in-house applications for a very specific workflow or external third-party applications for particular niche industries. Finally, here's the back flywheel that explains how the growth of BricsCAD as a platform will perpetuate the growth of the community of BricsCAD users for the benefit of all. As new and existing developers add new apps or improvements to their existing apps, they'll improve the workflows for the users and the people yet to use BricsCAD. With new and improved workflows, there's a greater choice for CAD users. And this choice will grow a community of BricsCAD and app users. This large community will attract more app developers and create more workflows, and the cycle perpetuates. Now that I've explained why BAP is so important to us, I'll go through the challenges that we face, or better yet, the opportunities we face with BricsCAD as a platform. Let's look at the technical first. This is our development. This is what we do best, what we've been doing for more than 20 years. This is what makes our company great. We are almost 100% compatible with Lisp Object ORX, making us fully compatible with AutoCAD API. And with every release, we get closer to full compatibility. Not many CAD software providers can say this. This is a key objective to support migration of customers and apps from AutoCAD towards BricsCAD. The challenge here is that we do not really need to maintain that compatibility over the long term. We also need to keep adding innovative BricsCAD features to our API. The second challenge is having the right documentation, support, and development journey. We want our APIs to be easy to access with better documentation, samples, use cases, and support. And we want this for incredible development experience, both in-house teams and commercial app developers. Finally, we see an incredible opportunity in maintaining engagement with our third-party developer ecosystem, with our customers, and supporting that community. This will take many forms, and JP will cover this in the next section when we talk about our development roadmap. This is a company-wide opportunity to enhance the BricsCAD user experience, but one that's even more important for BAP. All of these three areas and their corresponding solutions overlap and require close coordination. I'll now pass you over to JP, who will explain our vision and strategy for BricsCAD as a platform. Over to you, JP.
Hi, thank you, Ali. And I will start with concluding what Ali said. I will do this with a strategy statement. This is our elevator pitch about who we are and what we do, plus for who we do this. BAP is a world-leading CAD platform for customers and developers by providing the end user with the ability to customize their software to meet their business needs and workflows. This is the first sentence of our full strategy statement, and I want to emphasize here that BAP is mainly there for customers. We achieve this through ensuring compatibility of code, technical access to our innovative features, and facilitating the exchange of value through a vibrant community. And this community is the group of third-party app solution providers. So from this top-level vision, we have defined 14 strategic elements. And those 14 elements were broken down into 5 key areas. These key areas were grouped by us into 3 key business focuses. We have in our strategy a developer product focus. We have support and optimized internal processes. And the third one is our go-to-market focus point. We've down selected our 5 projects to deliver over the next years. The first one is ensuring day-to-day compatibility with ARX and Lisp. This is day-to-day, and this project alone is our proven success. Being compatible with AutoCAD and offering ultimate flexibility is what helped our customers and partners and ourselves to grow at a very steady pace over the last 20 years. The second project is make more BricsCAD features available in our API. Now, what does that mean? We do have a lot of unique BricsCAD features inside BricsCAD. With our BAP dev team, we want to provide these functions with our API. Imagine having a full point cloud API, for example. We are part of their Geosystems. The interfacing with their hardware tools can only improve. The third one is to improve our API communication. We have to offer more documentation, samples, have a blog for developers with a moderator, and we need to be live and alive. The fourth one is to ensure a low threshold registration and easy API access for customers and developers. Doing this better will reduce the large number of support requests we get around this. It is also part of our go-to-market because not only developers but also customers need our APIs. So we should not only have a developer registration landing page, but also a page that says download BricsCAD APIs. Because customers need our APIs as well. We would like to have a better follow-up on anyone who downloads our APIs. And this is what we call the developer journey. And finally, we need to build a marketplace. And this marketplace should be an online environment that holds our forum, samples, blog posts, but also has an app catalog, a services catalog even for people who want to offer trainings. And this app catalog would be the replacement of our App Store, for example. Apart from having this online space, we need to focus on creating more awareness about the fact that we are out there. We could do this by joining more events, doing local developer events, and organize more webinars, be at fairs. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call BricsCAD as a platform.
Thanks, JP. We now have some questions we've collected from customers, existing developers, and from potential developers. First up, what are the limits of API usage with BricsCAD?
Okay, virtually there are no limitations at all. At first, our Lisp is compatible to AutoLisp, as you mentioned. So you can use programs written entirely in Autolisp with no modification. This will work immediately with BricsCAD. Also, the .dvb project files, VBA macro files, originally created on AutoCAD should run without modification on BricsCAD. BricsCAD supports the AutoCAD Dialog Control Language, the DCL, which is used by other applications such as Lisp, TX, BRX to customize dialog boxes. You can use all DCL files unmodified within BricsCAD. To write applications in C or C++, BricsCAD offers BRX. This is a C+ language interface, code compatible with the AutoCAD runtime extension, the ARX, interface in AutoCAD. You might think now, okay, there are really no limits to our APIs. Of course, we aim with our team to keep this high compatibility with AutoCAD. And with BricsCAD BIM, civil and mechanical, we now have many BricsCAD unique features. Not all of them are available in our APIs yet. It is part of our roadmap to offer every native feature as an API. So that might be considered currently as a limitation of our API.
Okay. Thanks, JP. That's a really good answer. Which type of APIs are there available within BricsCAD?
You can customize BricsCAD by adding custom programs written in any of several program languages that run within BricsCAD, including Lisp, C++, VB, VBA, VB.NET. BricsCAD offers several APIs: COM, BRX, TX, and .NET. With BricsCAD, you can run many programs originally created for use with AutoCAD. Okay, let's go to the next question.
Great. How do you plan to foster the community of developers you mentioned as part of the strategy and roadmap?
At first, I like to stress that we do have a blog already and that many developers find what they need via our developer reference page. But as mentioned earlier in the presentation, we still have a huge list of to-dos in order to be better available. This starts, of course, by being available online. We are considering to replace our current app store with a true marketplace. This marketplace would contain an app catalog, a services catalog with externals who can offer trainings, a blog, a forum even, newsletters, documentation and sample files, literally an online place to be for developers, but also for our customers. Our customers could land there to cherry pick apps and be in direct contact with us and our partners, but also curious developers could hang around there to get a first impression and try some of our samples. Second, of course, would be to participate in events for and by third-party app developers. The strength of our solution providers is in the fact that they are local experts. So we need to go out there and visit them and invite them to hold panel talks and Q&A sessions with them. BricsCAD as a platform needs to be on the road to meet and greet our community. Only by being out there and only by truly listening to these industry experts, we can really engage with the community that made BricsCAD great.
That sounds fantastic, JP.
Right.
Next question. What support is currently available and what do you plan for the future?
We do have our SDK files and corresponding documentation. Also, in the BricsCAD install folders, we have some BRX and .NET samples. The biggest source of information, of course, is our BricsCAD developer reference. And if you look for it, you just Google BricsCAD V22 developer reference. The V23 one will be out soon, of course. If you still have issues or concerns, then please create a service request via our BricsCAD support. If you choose the category BricsCAD and next Programming, and then select the language you program in, then you will be in direct contact with our developers and they will help you out as fast as possible.
What a great service. Final question, JP. Where can I get access to your APIs?
At first, it is important to know that anyone can get access to our APIs. We offer, of course, ultimate freedom to anyone who likes to port their applications to BricsCAD. Without taking this freedom away, we want to optimize the registration process. Because currently, if you like access to our APIs, you need to register as a developer on our website. I suggest again to just Google BricsCAD developer registration. Once you have registered as a developer, you will be contacted by your local Bricsys account manager, just for a brief verification about who you are and what apps you are building, etc. After that, you will get access to our APIs. We are working, however, on a more smooth developer registration, because it should be obvious, clear, and easy to find our APIs directly on our website. We call this low threshold registration. Ideally, we would call this page Get Access to BricsCAD API. When going to that page, you would be able to immediately download our APIs. Of course, after a short online verification, so we can categorize you as a developer or a customer in need of our APIs. Thank you, everyone. We have, in this way, explained what BricsCAD as a platform is and what our plans are on short and longer term. Thank you so much, Oliver, for being here and doing this with me. And thank you, everyone, for following this session.
Pleasure, JP. Thank you, everyone.